Taking my boss by the poolside. Age gap breeding 3. Breeding erotica, exhibitionist erotica, age gap erotica. Written by Kimmy Welsh. Narrated by Kline. Taking my boss by the poolside. Age gap breeding 3. Breeding erotica, exhibitionist erotica, age gap erotica. Mr. Thompson's vacation home was always a perfect retreat for his small bunch of employees. It was practically right by a beach that we mostly enjoyed by ourselves. But when the new apartment building went up, everything changed. Suddenly, the secluded pool and courtyard were towered over by an unsightly block of concrete that brought with it a flurry of holidaymakers. The beach was no longer private, and a host of new businesses shot up surrounding the place. By the time I was in my second year there, it had changed beyond recognition. That year, I was out there with my boss, Mr. Thompson, for breaking the sales record for March. Mr. Thompson was over twice my age, and whenever we ventured outside the apartment, I could feel the eyes on me as people wondered why a 19-year-old woman was with a guy in his 40s. "At least it doesn't block out the sun," I said, walking out onto the patio in my pink bikini.
"It does in the morning," he said. "You're just never awake."
"I'm on vacation," I shrugged.
"And what about when you're at home?"
I rightly said nothing and lay beside him on one of the loungers, easing myself down with a sigh as I moved from one bed inside to another outside. "Are you wearing sunscreen?" I asked, pushing down my glasses and looking over at him accusingly.
"Geez,"
he mocked.
"You're worse than my wife."
"Hey, I just don't want to hear you whining about how you got burned for the next week." He sighed and reached over for my bottle that I put on a glass table beside us. "That's tanning oil," I said. He let out another huff and walked back inside to grab the sunscreen. The birds chirped and fluttered busily around the poolside, grabbing the insects and going about their day. But above me loomed that enormous, unsightly erection. I could make out several guests dotted around on the balconies, staring out to the sea. It used to be so peaceful here.
"Do you mind putting it on?"
Mr. Thompson asked, walking out and shaking the bottle in my direction. I couldn't exactly remind him to put it on and then balk at the idea of helping him. "Sit on the end of the lounger," I said. He squirted some of it into his hands and then passed the bottle to me. I did the same and then rubbed my smooth palms together, looking forward at his broad, muscled back. When his face wasn't there to remind me who I was looking at,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?